Hey, go ahead, finish up this little video, man. This is Deuteronomy 28. Uh, this is just a whole chapter review because Deuteronomy 28 is a prophecy and it's very important, and people try to skip over it, but he only talking to one group of people, and that's us, and it's the proof right here. The proof is in the pudding, all they say, right? What the word now, receipts. This receipts right here, bro. I mean, Jesus said, if you have eyes, let them see. He said, if you have ears, let them hear. Everybody got eyes. Everybody got ears. Some people just ain't gonna hear this kind of stuff because you have to be a special type of person. You have to want to hear. You have to know that God is real, and you have to understand that there's something here besides you and your own arrogant, selfish, godly, wannabe self. Peace. Back to this video. Here we go. So I believe on part 3, the last thing that I was saying was that the man, we talking about Mad Dog and how brothers be looking at each other all crazy, and all the drama and the murders and the fights and the unnecessary drama that comes from you looking at somebody like you hate them, but they your own people. Like me, I was a gangbanger for a long period of my life, man, and I had a problem with some dudes that grew up right across the other side from me. You know what I mean? And when God revealed to me who we was, I instantly felt grief. I instantly felt guilt because I was like, F them dudes and all of this, and I want to see them dead, and it's always them K, and disrespecting them every time you speak on them, and if you got a cigarette or a blunt, you call it that, or, it's just like Chicago, smoking on this, smoking on that. That's how we do in LA. It's the same type of stuff. And immediately, as soon as I got saved, that's when I said, please, Jesus, forgive me for hating them brothers. They black men, Hebrews, just like me, man. And all this time, I had no idea, and I hated them like they was my real enemy. And I didn't have no idea that them was not my enemy. That's my tribe. I love them dudes. I love y'all dudes, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. If you ever see me, walk up to me. If you see my video, walk up to me. I love you, bro, because we family, man. One thing we family with all other races, but what we got to do first is get us in order. We got to clean our own house, man. So all these brothers that hate me because of where I grew up at, let's stop doing that, man, because I love you no matter where you grew up at. That's my word. You know what I'm saying? I'm strong enough. I'm bold enough now to say, you know what? I respect you, bro. You grew up, man. Come here, give me a hug, bro. I love you, man. You know how Jesus say this, man. Woo, wah, woo, wah, wah. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. Because we in the last days, and y'all playing, but you gonna see, keep on playing. You gonna be like the boy who cried wolf. Y'all sitting out here playing and all this, and then Yahweh gonna come back, and the sky gonna turn purple, and you gonna hear them trumpets, and you gonna start seeing strange stuff. I mean, they're already saying that it's aliens. I mean, they're saying without a doubt. We got proof. It's aliens. They sliding through here. The military talking about all this stuff they've been doing all this time because it's unidentified flying objects here. Because Daniel spoke of this, seeing the will within the will. Them is not angels though, because our angels are celestial. They're invisible. You can't see them. I ain't gonna say all of them because the ones that came in the Lot's house was visible because they ate and digested food. And then the angels came down and had sex with women, so they might have had some flesh. I don't know, but all I know is this: so that he will not give any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he has nothing left with him in the siege, in the straitness, and wherein thine enemy shall distress thee all in all of thine gates. So he gonna go hard, he gonna get the money, he don't care about the kids, nothing, the woman, nothing, just survival. It's so hard to survive, I gotta do me. I'm gonna act like I'm doing y'all, but I'm really doing me. And the woman is doing the same thing. So, bam. And it says this is about the sisters. It said that the men are delicate. This is Yahweh. He talking to us. He's saying the tender among you, the very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. He talking to the men. Now he talking to the women. He say the tender and delicate woman. Oh, it's been a long time since I heard a black woman and them adverbs and them descriptions in the same, sentence. Usually they don't go hand in hand. Just being honest, man. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set her soul on to set the sole of her foot up on the ground for delicateness and tenderness. She don't even put her foot on the ground. She's so sensitive and sweet and bomb and queen-like, virtuous. You know what I mean? Yeah, that she don't even put her foot on the ground. It says, her eye shall be evil towards her husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter, and towards her young one that cometh out from beneath her feet, and towards her children which she shall bear, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and the straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thine gates. Whoa, clarification. Let's break it down. And towards her young that come out between her feet. They saying, these your babies. What are you doing? Like, you would do that to your own, right? It would seem foreign, right? But that's what's happening because of the situation they got us in. We turned into somewhat of a monsters. We turned into people without souls because of the soulless conditions. So Yahweh is waking us up right now. We Ezekiel 37. Read that, the valley of the dry bones. He says, in a place we're gonna be dead, laying in the graveyard. And then all of a sudden, the Holy Spirit gonna roll through that piece. Whoop, and we're gonna start rising up out the grave, and skin gonna start forming, and bones gonna start, and then boom, blam, we're gonna start getting muscles and standing up out the dirt, looking around, grabbing our swords, lifting out the grave, whoop, standing up, putting on our breastplate and our shield and our sword and we ready with our staff. We like, what's happening, y'all? He like, I'm calling y'all. Breathing breath on us. I'm calling y'all. Wake up. Let's go. Get up. It's time now. And everybody he calling, they waking up. And we see the power of our people. The whole world is in fear right now. Kyrie, woo woo, everybody talking about the fake Jews and stuff. They don't know what to do, boy. Them fake Jews, they don't know. They about to lose their whole stuff. They going crazy. They had it so locked up. They had the whole world believing they lies and they fairy tale. Help Israel, help the children. And all that stuff was lies. And the whole world came out. How you gonna be Shem? You talking about anti-Semitic is the anti of the fake Jew. Anti-Shemitic will be what's happening to us. The whole world is anti-Shemitic. You know, we were supposed to be up because we the chosen people of God. So in the Bible, all throughout that joint, they say, make sure you take care of Israel. Make sure you slide up on the children of Israel. Make sure they always good. You can't be dogging out God's people now. You treat God's people good, he'll look on you. He'll say, yeah, bow. You remember when Jacob was working and he was trying to get his wife, and he was staying there with the father of the daughter that he was trying to marry, and he kept him there because when Jacob was there for 7 years, he was balling. All his cattle and everything and every substance and all the honey, the milk and everything was flowing around his piece because he got the army there. The leader of us, the one who was called Israel was now called Jacob. That dude, the one who wrestled and got his thigh broke. Wow, that dude, that was our leader. That's our namesake, and that's who the trickster. You know what I mean? Yeah, the trickster. So, once that happened with Jacob, it was on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Jacob was the truth. Went stayed there for 7 years. Made his whole land grow plentiful and big, and then the father of the daughter came back and said, "Oh, you talking about her? No, I thought you talking about her. My bad. You stay around for another 14 or something. You can get her, the one you want over here. I got you. What you just did was for her." So Jacob was like, "Oh, you dirty. Oh, okay, but I really want her, so I'll do it. I'll play a little." And that's how they do us. We at the bottom of the barrel. But since we so beautiful and gifted and spiritual, they want us around. They want to keep us there because when we around, they win. Or they'd have been got us out of here. we'd have been back in Liberia. The colony of Liberia was made for us back in the day. That's where my boy Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Marcus Garvey, was saying, man, you know what? Slavery is over. We free. Y'all kicking us in our butt left and right. We ain't got to be here no more. We very efficient, creative people. We don't need y'all. Let's go back to where we come from. It might be hard for a minute, but we'll figure it out. Let's get on up out of here. And they started bombing Marcus Garvey boats, and all of the money that he was getting coming in, they started line stealing that and sabotaging this black man, basically, who was building up boats to take us back across the voyage that brought us here. And they said, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Who else going to sing and dance and create all of these dope machines and technology that we gotta steal and peep and watch y'all do something and then do it? You know, like dancing. They watch us dance and then they come steal the dance, but it'd be a terrible version of what we actually can do. That's what they do with technology and car, everything. We invented so much stuff, but they lie about it. But anyway, back to this. It's so heavy. They don't want to let us go because we got blessings on us, basically. Okay. I'm talking about the delicate woman. You're talking about the daughters of Zion. That's what they call the black woman, the daughters of Zion. That's y'all. And towards her young and coming out between her feet, or for she shall eat them for one of all things secretly in the siege. So all of these women who's doing those things to their kids that know that they're not supposed to be going hard on them and manipulating them, misusing them because you their parent and you can and stuff like that, God is watching you. And he's knowing exactly what you're doing and you're going to pay for that. You know what I mean? In the siege, whereas thy enemy shall distress thee in the gates. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear his glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy God, then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful. Oh, you gonna have fun now. You turning up a notch. Oh, y'all playing with me. Oh, okay. Boom. And the plagues of thy seed, and even great plagues, and long continence, and sore sickness, and long continence, and moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt. Remember, he's tying this into the children of Israel, because that was us. We was there, and we saw what happened to the Pharaoh. Pharaoh didn't want no smoke. You know what I mean? So he gonna do that to America. Same situation. History repeats itself, ain't it? It's odd, ain't it? We the same people. Egyptians were black too, but they just wasn't us. Different tribe. Why you think white people fighting so hard to keep that Egyptian lie? They fighting hard. They like, oh yeah, we the real Egyptians, Elizabeth Taylor. Come on, bro. The hieroglyphics is right there. The hieroglyphics right there. It's right there. Egyptology is the only science that was rooted in race. Well, I ain't gonna say the only, but the number one science that was rooted in racism and race lies, race is propaganda, if you will. Yeah, they ran over to Egypt, and when they after Napoleon conquered, and they ran over there and got up in there to start seeing all of these hieroglyphs and all of this stuff, they was going crazy. Like, these niggas is so bad. They smart. How did they figure this out? Oh my goodness! And so what they did was they sat there and stole all of that information and then reprocessed it. That's how they built America, with the same knowledge that they got from Egypt. But Egypt is fallen angel magic. Egypt had the black eyes, and they was into cheating death. That's why they got the book of the death, and that's why they was wrapping up in mummy and coffins and stuff and burying themselves in temples, because they didn't want to go in the ground, because that's ash to ashes, dust to dust. It's a wrap. There's like, nah, we coming back. We finna astral plane, walk up out of this death. We don't die like this. We can cheat death. Anunnaki showed us how. You know what I mean? Taught them magic, taught them diamonds, gold, how to make swords, taught them witchcraft, the cuttings of roots, the cuttings of works, the astrology, astronomy. They taught them everything that was the illegal knowledge, that the wisdom of the tree of good and knowledge that we weren't supposed to know. They turned it up a notch. You know what I mean? So be up on that. Be knowing about them falling. You know what I mean? Because they play a big part in the Bible, them falling. Play a big part, and that's why they get over that so quick. They go to Genesis 6, oh, woo, 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 the big flood, and then Enoch wouldn't see God and just disappeared, and then they walk, okay, now back to the children of Israel. They don't even really go into detail, and then you come to find out it's other books of the Bible that was removed that they tried to hide them, but you can't hide God's word. It popped back up. A little dude in the cave walking over there in Afghanistan throwing rocks and stuff, threw a rock in the cave just on a whim and heard something break, like, huh? Went up in there and seen like 6, 7 clay jars, and all of the scrolls was up in there. He grab them, boop, bring them out. This is 1920 or something like that. Bust them open. They read them and they say, "Oh, this is all the stuff that was missing that we was looking for." Oh, they tried to hide this, huh? Yeah, but we got it back because you can't hide God's word. The Apocrypha is talking about Esau, all the white people, the white nations, and us, and talking about what's going to happen in the end, the tribulation, and the stuff that we're going to go through, and how the white man is going to lose. How the wicked nations, not all the white men, I don't want to say white, because this is Moab, these are the Iranians, these are the Arabs, these are all the nations. It's called a conspiracy of nations. It was all of these nations that's in Psalms. It came together. The conspiracy of nations was all of these people who act like they hate us. They come eat off us in the projects and stuff. They all knew back in the day and made a pact against us because we the head and not the tail. They was tired of being the tail. They want to be the head. So they made a pact against us, man, and pushed the black man, the Hebrew Israelite, the tribe of Judah, the furthest away. We the strongest. We the front ones. We the one in the front with the horns and the shofar and the flags. We push and we praise and we calling on God. And if you know anything about biblical warfare, it was a spiritual principle. So that's why the praises are so important. That's why David beat Goliath. It was for the strength of God that was in him. So we come through with the praise, breaking down walls like Jericho, Judah, our voice, our dance. When we see us dancing and all of the movements, them is like immediate channeling from the Most High God. He gives us direct channel, and that's why we do it. And we call it soul, but it's something different. It's an actual embodiment of God that happens, and we can feel him. And if you chilling and you on the right beat and you on your stuff, we fall right into that groove that they can't happen to find. They can't find that groove because you can't learn this. This is God-given. This is ordained. This is melanin. You know what I mean? This is and not only melanin. Let me bring that point to you because it's other people that are dark nations. Why the Africans ain't over here dunking on stuff? Why the Africans ain't great at boxing like we is? Huh? Why ain't no African? I mean, I ain't down in my brethrens. I love y'all, but y'all not no superstars. Y'all not warriors. Y'all not elite athletes at the top of the cream like us. Y'all ain't no Jesse Owens popping over there. You know what I'm talking about? There ain't no supreme, ain't none of this stuff for you that we can able to do that no other tribe, even brown nations, can't mess with us. That's how you know we chosen, because other nations are dope. They might be faster and stronger and deeper than other nations, especially in Africa, but they can't fool with us. If not, why they ain't at the top of the world stands too? They should be right there too. There should be plenty of African brothers just balling out in the NBA, just dunking on stuff and shutting down stuff. They just don't have that spirit. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is with us. It's our spirit and our belief in God that makes us do miraculous things. Because you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So we believe in God, and people who don't, they don't have that pull or that push that you get from something that you can't see. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So back over here, right? I don't want to make this one too long. It's almost 20 minutes. It's probably 30 minutes. I'm going to run through this. Hold on. Let me finish this, and I'm going to just say what I got to say at the end. And ye shall be few in number, and whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for the multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of thy Lord God. And it shall come to pass that the Lord shall rejoice over you to do you good, remember? And to multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you. God is so gangster. He's so fair, but he ain't nothing to play with, man. The fear of God is the beginning of knowledge, man. You better fear something like this. And to bring you to naught. He say he shall have pleasure. He shall rejoice over you to destroy you, right? But then I remember reading this before, right, back in the day, and he said, and to bring you to naught. Naught is spelled Nought. Oh, that's heavy. What kind of adverb is this? What's this pronoun here? What's this here? This not thing. Total desecration? Nothing? Not even a zero? Nothing? Like, done, right? That's what he gonna bring you to, and he gonna have fun. It's gonna bring him pleasure. That's why he having fun right now. It's bringing him pleasure. We like, oh, we crying and we mad at him, and he's like, just praise me. Kick up some love. Start praying. Start being good. Start hugging niggas and giving up money to the poor. Let's raise our tribe up again and start praying. Let's have a revival. Let's everybody grab a Bible and start talking about me up here. Let's see if I don't raise y'all up again. Let's see if I don't love y'all like I say I do. Let's try me. He'd be like, try me. Test the water, see if it's good. Y'all ain't tried. Let's love God, y'all, as a whole unit, as a group, and watch and see if our situation, because we the best, period. Okay? Period. And everybody knows that. And ye shall be plucked off the land wherever you go to possess it. And the Lord shall scatter thee amongst all people, and from one end of the earth, and even unto the other. And there shall serve other gods, neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Remember that? He back on that again. And wood and stone, he mad about it. Wood and stone. Niggas, man, I'm a living God. Living God. And they Nike. What? But you can have all that. All you got to do is praise me. But y'all and you make that your God? Sucker. Right? He be mad. You got the true and living God, and we worshiping non-animated items. Moloch, Baal, Jezebel, Queen of the Ocean Spirit, Queen of the River Spirit, Mami Wata. You know, all of these spirits, all of these different demons. This is all pre-diluvian. This is deluge. This is the flood. Whenever them people died in the flood, those wicked creatures, they turned into them ones I just said. Mermaids, Queen of the Night, Queen of the Spirits, Lilith, the night spirit. If you ever been held down in your sleep at nighttime, when you sleep and you wake up and you be like, I can't move, but your whole mind is awake, but your body can't move, that's a demon possession. That's the night spirit of Lilith. She came to grab you. She mad, she trying to get into you and hold you down. They want to hold you down and let other demons jump in and possess you because you broke the law of God somewhere during that day of that week, and they came to collect because Satan gonna get his payment for his sin. When you touch his things and his device, oh, he coming. Think of this of a movie. It's like a movie or something, y'all. Like, oh, if you go pick up something from the Goodwill and then you got it in your house, and then now you got it in your house, well, that allows these bad things to happen. You wonder why people keep shooting at you and running you off the road, and you just having the worst luck in your life is because you got that statue and you ain't tripped that. Damn, I picked up that statue. And this is connected to somebody who was worshiping devils and cutting chicken heads and talking to other demons and calling these 12 angel spirits that cannot have women. They actually go talk to these dudes right now. The witchcraft that they're into right now, they call it white magic, black magic. They go talk to these asterisks and these different spirits, all of these people that was up there with the Most High. They got kicked down with Satan, right? So let me, come on, this 23. Let me go and give you this, because this is going to change you. This is going to change. If this don't change you, I don't know what to do. If you ain't never heard this before and you're hearing this for the first time, this should change some of your thinking, man, on who you are, where we going, and what you need to do about where we going. Because it's a unit. Because it's 5 fingers, but we got to make a fist. A black power fist, man. That's love, man. Put the hate down. Hate ain't never did nothing. Jesus' #1 law is to love God before you love anything more than anything else. And then to love your brother, love your neighbor as a brother, a stranger, treat him good, pull him in and show love. You know, we ain't too late. We ain't too bitter for that, y'all. We the best at it. That's why we losing, because we not doing it. Okay, boom. Even wood and stone. 65. We almost done. Got 3 more chapters, 3 more verses, then we done. Right? Boom. No. Boom. And amongst these nations shalt thou find no ease wherever we go. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, and the Lord shall give thee there a trembling of heart, some cowardness, some weakness, some we can't. Oh, they killing us. Okay. Let me give you a trembling of heart. Okay, I got one. Holy Spirit just brought it to me. We always talk about this. All black people know this one. This is a good one for y'all. This is a trembling of heart. Let me get it to you straight in our faith. Riding in the car, pull over, see the homies. Hey, y'all jump in, little homies. Huh, what's up? Don't worry about it. Just get in. Pass them the pistol. Huh, you take that one. Huh, you take that one. All right, y'all been around the set for a minute, man. Y'all niggas ain't putting no work in and nothing. Y'all claiming the set. Y'all posted out wearing our colors and hats and all that. We about to go get cracking today. Niggas ain't finna just be around here acting like, nah, ain't no more acting. Today is that day. Get on that mission, right? Go hit the corner. Boom, get a little homie the pistol. You got the pistol, another dude right here. I'm driving. We all pull over. We jump out. We boom, boom, boom. And I mean, we pull up, park the car on the corner where they don't see us. We all bend down with hoodies on and creep past them and the Mexican neighbors and everybody. And then while them dudes is playing dice and drinking and looking up and chilling, we just pop up on them before they know and they turn around. We standing there with fully automatic switches and we shooting them, dismembering their body, blowing their face off, tearing them down, standing over them, shooting them all in their chest, right? We run back to the car, jump in the car, pull off, we driving right, everybody putting up the straps, we getting our mind right, putting the thing off, oh, like, you know, Minister Society, boys in the hood, we getting it together, okay, what we did, we had to do, we out. Police get on us. I don't even say the rest, huh? I don't even say the rest. That's a trembling in the heart right there. Police get on us, and then y'all know what we gonna do. It's very few dudes that would have did back in the old school days. They was gonna go out with a bang. I mean, ain't no use to stop it now. I mean, shoot, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Man down. We know what we did, and where I'm finna go, I ain't finna live in no bathroom for the rest of my life. But most men, they don't even think like that no more. That used to be back towards the 80s and 70s. That was a different type of understanding. But right now, these dudes is Billy Bad Butts. They jump out and kill everything and murder and dismantle human flesh like they have something to do with the creation of it. And then soon as the white man get behind them, the real race rider, race soldier get behind them, the person they supposed to kill, the person who's constantly abusing them, the person who constantly got foot to their butt, they scared. Oh no, J-Bone, C-Mac, what we gonna do, T? Oh no, pull over, bro. Pull over, man. Pull up, man. Forget it, man. Jump out, run. They run. I'll get caught. Bring right back to the car with all the guns, with the murders, and everybody go to jail for life. Why you ain't kill the police, man? I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying you should do that. You know, YouTube don't strike me. I'm just speaking in reality. If you live in South Central LA, this is a common thing. It's always ghetto birds flying by and high-speed chases and people who, you know, kill people and then run from the police and stuff. It happened. This will be the home of the high-speed chase. Why you think that is? Because these niggas is cowards. They go kill innocent flesh, and then when the armed